Hey moms, it's Christina, and I know that I am a day late, but we were gone on vacation for a couple of days, and I guess I was just kind of putting off this last post because I know it's going to be the last one, and we're going to be wrapping up this group and moving on. So today we're going to talk about chapter 14, the last chapter in Desperate, and this chapter is called Desperate, Not Defeated. And I hope that a lot of you who started out the book with us 14 weeks ago, who were feeling pretty desperate, have found hope throughout this time together. Maybe you found it through scripture, through some of the words that Sarah or Sally wrote. Maybe you found it through some of my quirky videos or something that somebody else has said on the Facebook page. But my biggest hope for you is that you're not feeling desperate all the time at this point, that you have found some solace and some refuge, and that you have reached out and found help, or somebody has encouraged you along your way. And that's really what it's all about. I also pray that you take your desperate book once you're done with it, if you don't need it still every single day, and pass it on to another young mom and see how you can help her, because maybe you're not quite in that stage anymore that you were 14 weeks ago. You might be surprised at how much you've grown and how you have tools now to get you through your really hard days. I also want to encourage you as you get older, probably not yet, or maybe for some of you this is the time to, when you do seek out another mom, maybe seek out a ministry that you can do that would help another younger mom. I know that when I drop my kids off in the nursery, that is the last place I want to serve in our church, is the nursery. And probably it's because I look forward to that break so much. But someday my arms will be empty, and I have a feeling I will find myself back in that church nursery, because I'm a mom and I know what it was like. I know what it's like right now to just get to church, let alone go and take care of someone else's kids. You need to sit there and just breathe for a little bit. We all are in different seasons of our life. I also just wanted to touch on page 170, halfway down. Sarah writes, "The God who gave you your gifts and talents is the same God who gave you souls to bring up, train, invest in, and disciple." I don't know what his dream is for you, but I know that scripture is filled with admonitions for a mama to make her home her focus and bring up her children. Some of you might have realized that the reason you're feeling pretty desperate is that you've been spread too thin. And so now, or hopefully in the last few weeks, you have been able to declutter some of the noise in your life and focus on the sweet babes that God has given you that will only be this small for so long. Even if they're all big teenagers, they are still the focus right now of your life because they're still in your home. Again, I hope that you've had a wonderful time with us. I have so enjoyed sharing with all of you, and I just pray that the desperate movement continues, but that we also all stand together, not feeling defeated any longer. My heart is so big for all of you. Love you, and I hope you all keep in touch. Bye-bye.